Hi everyone, it's Giselle here with a guidance message for the new year coming up. I thought I would do this because I've been getting quite a few emails from people. A lot of people seem to be quite disconnected from the situation, from their beloveds, and feel like there's been so much pressure put on this situation, especially through the holidays, the focus being on togetherness and physically wanting that warmth and love, and things get really hard, especially when you are not in contact or physically don't have any proof of how the other person is feeling. So I want to take this opportunity to do a message to help empower whoever watches this video. It's also the full moon tonight, so if you feel drawn to do any full moon work, letters, rituals, anything that will help you, I would say to, take advantage of that and just create and request what it is that you want in your life. And so I will be just doing a few cards here. And then also, if I'm guided to do a letter at the end, I will get that from the book as well. But let's make a start, because I get a feeling it's going to be quite a few to go through. So this card, actually, I was feeling, this is not one I pulled, this is one I searched out myself, because I dreamt of this flower, this rose. I had a clear image. I woke up with a sweet smelling rosy scent, and I was like, oh, that's unusual, because usually I've got vanilla candles and stuff in my room, but not rose. So I was like, oh, where's that coming from? It actually is, I get woken either with voices or, scents, and the scent of roses is what woke me up. And then I actually did see this image in my mind, and so I had to look it up. And I feel that this is a message for me, but in case it does help anyone, I thought I would add this at the beginning of the reading. So with this one, it says, let me just try and focus it because it does that to me a lot. Let your inner beauty shine. So this is the pink rose. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. And I do feel this will help other people as well, not just me. But I was particularly happy to receive this message because I don't like feeling down. And even though I've come out of it more, and this afternoon I will be going out to meditate in the park, and I'm sure that will help me a lot. But there's this sadness, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's not like me to dwell either. I'm a very positive, optimistic, and happy person, but it's just the time of year, isn't it? And it's kind of all the energies accumulating, and me spending so long reflecting yesterday on the train. What did I achieve this year? And I achieved a lot with my business. Business is great, but personally, I guess I shouldn't allow my family and people that I know to affect me. Like, my friend was texting me yesterday and she was asking, oh, are you still single? I'm like, well, yeah. We hadn't spoken for a few months because she was really busy over Christmas, and sometimes you do lose touch a little bit with people, and we can always pick up where we left off, so that's not a problem. But I'm like, do you really have to remind me? Not that I don't mind being single. As I've always said, I'd rather be single than be in a relationship that just is doomed, is not happy to please other people. I could easily have any relationship if I wanted that, and make my people around me happy so that they don't feel concerned for me being single. But who cares? It doesn't actually bother me. And this is what I have to learn, is I have to release other people's expectations and opinions, because it really, at the end of the day, all that matters is me and how I feel within, and the fact that I am okay with this. Would I like someone? Would I like my beloved? Of course I would, I'm not stupid. But I guess I just have to release that pressure that I'm getting from people. And this is a card reminding me. And also thank you for people sending me kind messages and leaving me sweet comments about how they appreciate the work that I do on here, the card readings, and because sometimes I do wonder. I hope I'm helping people. I really do. I don't doubt myself, because I felt called to do this for a reason, but then getting that validation is really nice. And it does motivate you to keep going. And this is another confirmation from the universe to me, and I'm hoping to other people too, that keep spreading your love. The next message that we have from the universe to help us bring in this new year is magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. So what this is saying is, again, go within. If you feel guided to meditate, do that. Anything that allows you to go within and connect to your essence, to your soul, to who you truly are. Take some time to do that, and it will benefit you greatly, especially as we are coming into this new year. Next message. Okay, so these are little... Let me just put these aside for a moment. I don't want to distract. Okay, so these are little Cupid... No, not Cupid. What are they? Little cherub, I think. Little cherub cards. I just thought they were really cute. And just to give us some guidance on how to move in to this new year. And so the first one that came up is family. What I feel with that is, yes, enjoy the time with family, but also go within to feel your feeling of home. Create that feeling of being at home within yourself, and also evaluate what makes you happy. If things don't make you happy anymore, then don't do it. Like, I've had people saying, I've been putting way too much pressure on myself with this whole twin flame thing. It's making me unhappy. It's making me feel like too much, too focused. And if it makes you feel that way, then disconnect. It's fine. At the end of the day, we are still physically here. We are human, and we are living this life. Don't make yourself unhappy. If you feel that this is making you unhappy, then just cut it off for a bit. Keep your heart open if you want to keep it open, but don't physically push yourself and immerse yourself so deeply, and just do what makes you happy. Make a wish. Make a wish. Write out your letter to the universe. As we are bringing in the new year, I feel that will help so much. And the full moon, is out tonight. So make a wish. Wish upon that star. And allow that to happen. Allow your order to be fulfilled by the universe. And watch as your desires become reality throughout the next year. Okay. Going back to the main cards there, we have as the next gosh, it's very slippery. I'll just do it one by one. Well, still slipping, okay. So this one is the Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, on the right path. Oh, so this really fits in with the Make-A-Wish card. The Star of Hope. Don't give up hope. Even if you feel like you need to disconnect for a bit, it's fine. No panic, no big deal. Disconnect if you must, but don't forget to make a wish. and to be optimistic and to have that childlike sense of wonder and expect the best things to come to you. And things may not always pan out the exact way that you've envisioned it, but then let go of that, oh, it must turn out a certain way, because then you were given the universe a bigger option. You're letting it develop any way possible, so it's going to come to you in an even more amazing and even more surprising way. Okay, the next card is Ace of Winter. So don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. This actually reminds me again of that giraffe dream that I had, the one I spoke about in a few videos ago, where not only was I seeing the giraffes in the waves of the ocean, but they were also, once they were there in the waves, it started to snow. And actually, I only looked up the meaning of the giraffes, but I feel that the snow had another meaning to that dream, where the giraffes were saying to change your perspective and to look to the future rather than focusing on the minute details. The snow was also an indication of disconnection and feeling like I feel really annoyed when I feel disconnected, because then I'm like, oh, my sense of connection and feeling everything and knowing everything is kind of absent, and I hate that. But it's saying disconnection for this time, it's okay, because it gives you time to reflect within, to focus on yourself, rather than be so obsessed with the situation. So allow the snow to fall and to create this layer of fresh white. It's like a clean slate. So disconnect for a bit to go within yourself, to then allow the snow to settle on your situation, which then creates a fresh, clean slate as everything is covered in white. Next message. Abundance. So as we are stepping into the new year, this is a perfect time again to give thanks for all of the beauty and the wonder that your life has currently accumulated over the past year, but also write out your wish list. It's not greedy or selfish. We've come here to have a beautiful experience. We've not come here to be miserable and to be suffering. We are here to live a beautiful life, for our souls to be uplifted and to grow. Yes, we grow through pain too, but we can also embrace the abundance and the beauty that surrounds us, and we can ask for more of that to come in. So this is just a reminder for us to do that. The next message, again, the world. This links in with the star, I feel, though, because this is saying the world is your oyster. If you've had any bad feelings or any negativity, especially the past few weeks maybe, because the holidays and everything, let that go and embrace the world. See yourself as, like a graduate who's just graduated from their university course and just really happy to think, oh, I can do anything now. I've got this new qualification. I'm so happy. this is how you need to see yourself, you know, see yourself stepping out of, you've graduated 2017, you can now step into 2018 and have the world. You are the creator of your world. So don't allow anything to hold you back. The next card. Spider, number 43. So with Spider, I had a little read. It's quite a lengthy story in the book. But what this is saying is a few things come through. So basically the web of illusion comes to mind, where you shouldn't allow your judgment to be clouded by the web of illusions. People don't always act in the most honest or truthful ways. What their heart is saying may be something completely different from what they're actually showing you. And so it's alerting you to see beyond that illusion and to allow truth into your life again. Also, I feel weaving webs as well is to do with making connections. If you feel drawn to make new connections, as long as you are doing everything from your heart, then that's fine. Because sometimes we learn. You know, I may not always want to be connected with people on a romantic level. Like, I will talk to people just to see, because people still teach you things even though they're not your beloved. It's good to connect just to get, like, I like talking and just gaining a perspective, and perhaps them saying things that I wasn't expecting, or like I wasn't seeing myself at that time, or even they're, you know, being used as conduits from the divine to talk through and to you. So it's good. Weave connections, weave the life, the world that you desire. Allow for that. Feel connected. Don't close yourself off. Because when you're closed off, not only do you close yourself off to your beloved, but also your experiences of the world. Because even though you may not be physically with them yet, this world has so much to offer. So don't close yourself off to that. The next message is Condor. You're too immersed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. And I feel that this applies to me and also to some people who have contacted me, admittedly saying, you know, they've been too immersed and too focused and obsessed, and it's actually a time to let things go. You know, it's like that saying, if you love them, let them go, and if they come back, they are meant for you. I probably misquoted that, I'm sorry. But you know what I mean? It's like, you have to trust that whatever is meant for you will never ever pass you by. And even if you have to take a step back just to take care of you, then do that. You can't love someone else unless you love yourself. And if you are not honoring yourself through being so obsessed and immersing yourself into this misery, then that's not going to generate more love coming towards you either. So this is reminding you to just take a little step back. If you are guided to do that, it's fine. It's fine to do so. You are not going to be disconnected completely. You're not going to be you're not going to be hurting your connection through taking care of yourself. You may even hurt it more by being so obsessed and not caring, because how can you love someone else if you don't even love yourself enough to give yourself that space that you need and that your soul is craving? So it's okay to take a step back. Next card. Beyond the threshold of fear. There is a Rumi message for this, but it's quite long and I Shall I read it? How long am I in? 19 minutes. Okay. Let me just see if I can quickly get the poem for it at least. Number 25. Where's my roomie? Oh. Where's my roomie? Okay. Number 25. Let's have a little look. Okay, so this one. Beyond the threshold of fear. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in the jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. And that was a poem by Rumi. So basically, don't allow fear. So some people fear their beloveds disconnecting from them if they decide to take a little step back from them too. And this is saying that that's just a fear-based illusion. Step beyond that fear. Change your perspective and know that through self-care, whatever you're guided to do, some people are just guided to meditate and to take some time out for themselves. Other people may be guided to make new connections, new friends, or even new relationships. And you know what? If that's what you're guided to do and your heart has given you the green light, go ahead. Whatever you need to do now to help your growth is fine. You're not going to jeopardize things. Step beyond the fear. The next card is a chakra card. I feel that the base chakra for a lot of people have been lighting up very, very much, and it's saying that whoops, sorry, I sat on my leg and now I've got pins and needles. Right. Perfection. So don't strive for perfection because you're limiting things in that sense, I also feel strongly that this has triggered a lot of personal things within me and a lot of base chakra fears coming through where I don't feel secure and stable at times within myself through striving for that perfection, through comparing to others. It's not good to do that because everyone is unique and beautiful in their own way. And your beloved, why is this flipped? Okay, so your beloved loves you for just the way you are. Because of your imperfections, you are perfect to them. So don't compare. Like, a lot of people tend to do this. They'll be like, oh, my beloved is dating someone who's like got rock hard, solid abs and all this, but really don't focus on that because that's only going to give you doubts, and it's a lot of healing needs to be done surrounding those type. I know it's just an example, but I think this will ring true for a lot of people. Don't strive for this unrealistic perfection because you are perfect just the way you are. And the next card, turquoise. Believe. So believe that whatever you are guided to do now is going to serve you on your path to togetherness, to union. Believe in the power of love. Believe that despite you feeling a bit disconnected, that you will be able to come back together. And just open your heart. Don't close it off. Pessimism will stunt your ability to believe in these things. So allow love to prove its power in your life and believe in that power. in however it wants to show up for you. The next card is another crystal. Ancestralite. What this card is regarding releasing ancestral wounds that have come up, possibly because of the time of year as well. You're around a lot of family, and you know, can sense their disappointment in their voices and what they expect from you, and it's because of the ancestral conditioning and beliefs, and you need to take the time now to just heal and move past that so that you're not affected, and so that you can step into the new year not holding on to that conditioning anymore. Just going to move along because this reading is taking forever. Right, the next card, and this is one that was drawn. I didn't select this myself. Share the message of love. Rivers of love flow within you and others. Rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from the healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So this would fall in line with what people have said to me. And be careful of what you say. You know, it's easy to get angry at someone or a situation and say things that you may later on regret. But this is saying to be careful of what you say, because words hold power. And also, if you want to create something in your life, then you can use words to draw in your desires. And then final card, self-care. And I feel that this card is the overall theme of this reading, and this reading is guidance from the universe for us on how to step into this new year. And the overall arcing theme is, self-care. Take care of yourself however you are guided to do. If you're not sure, then meditate, go within your heart, and your heart will give you the answers that you seek. Through either physical, tangible evidence and messages, or just that inner knowing, and trust that inner knowing. Don't doubt your inner knowing. But take care of yourself. Love yourself first, and through loving yourself, you will attract others to love you too, because you can't love someone else unless you love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you're going to constantly project that lack that you sense within yourself onto them, and that is not real love. So take care of yourself. Allow for love to unfold through you, actually putting yourself first in however way you are guided. Some people are guided to disconnect, and that's perfectly fine. Don't feel guilty for doing that. You need to put yourself first. So I'm just going to read a letter because I feel guided to do so from the Divine Love Letters book, just to see what is it that may benefit us during this reading today. And I'm guided to letter number 98. Because this is on a tablet. Does it say which book this is? Oh gosh. Let me just double check. It's the 3rd volume, actually. Should have checked that first. Okay, so letter number 98 says, I'm behind you all the way. Feel my hand in your hand. Never feel like you are doing this on your own. We are always together. In fact, most of our energies are merged together anyway. It's only a fraction of us that we put into these human bodies. So the majority of us, as we are one, is completely together. That's why we are able to communicate without words. We think the same thoughts. We dream the same dreams. It's because 80% of us are all one already. And we are all one in the heart. Feel the oneness and the completeness of us in your heart. Wow, what a perfect letter to end on. And this is what you need to remember. Even if physically you need to disconnect just to take care of yourself, energetically, your true love is within you anyway. So there's never really a disconnect or a doing something wrong. So I hope that this has helped you, and thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year, everyone. Namaste.